Hello, good morning. Welcome to the stream. Good morning, good morning. Pardon, I'm in a bit of a rush to sit down. One moment. Okay, sorry about that. I had to get my water. All right, let's continue from last time. Hello, LeMay. How am I? A little bit flustered, but I'm okay. I slept well. I don't feel tired. And I'm basically ready to go. I know stream last time was disruptive, so I had to go back and make more corrections offline. I whoa, as you can see, I was working a bit more on this pose here. I even added his face. I'm gonna continue from last time, and I hope to finish. Yeah. Well, actually, let me check if my stylus is working. Okay. Sometimes when I turn on my computer, my tablet does not respond. So I always have to check. One. Okay, fantastic. So now I'm ready to go. How has the week been for everyone listening? Well, for me, sometimes the pen pressure does not work and it pisses you off. I think it's especially noticeable when you tab out of your program and tab back in. It still recalls the mouse pressure. I'm like, why'd you do that? Please remember me. Remember the pen. Your week's been great. You started your internship? Congratulations! I wish you good luck. Good morning, Heads Chat. Welcome, welcome. Whoopsie. Oh, by the way, since I do get a bit work blind, if I miss something, feel free to like point it out. Not that I'm like a person who rushes, but I do tend to forego certain things. Okay, that's a good head case. Let's see. Okay. Let's add in his hair. I'm also having a bit of a... Well, it's a bit of a good week. Nothing bad has happened. Nothing great has happened. So, a pretty average week, to say the least. Ooh, sugar pound. Pretty average, uneventful week. Except I had to step out to see the doctor regarding my my fixed retainers, but that's about it. The bond on my fixed retainers was kind of wearing out, so I had to get that reapplied. 1 second. I forgot his thing. His scar. Hey, it's our piano and Mr. Brian Spike. Welcome to the live stream. Hi, you're back. How are you? OC has had a huge glow up. Yes. There was a lot of fixing to be done. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining me. I realized I didn't give him enough space for his hair, but it's okay. How is everyone? Are you tired? Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you sleepy? How's your morning, your evening, your afternoon? That's too long. Whoops. I always go overboard with the hair. Loosely working on a birthday doodle. Ooh. Someone's birthday in August? Oh my gosh. The month just turned and I forget what it is. I had to take a moment to like guess. Is it August yet? Like, yes, it is August. Great. The weather here is so hot though. Ah. Weather is warming up here as well. I think it might be I don't know if it's a really I don't know if it's going to be a heat wave or not, but it's just warming up for now. It's pretty typical for August. August is always the hottest month. It's been a week until August now, jeez. I mean, yeah, but it's that weird new year feeling where you like okay, the year has changed, but you still write the previous year because you've been used to doing that for a long time. And I still make that mistake when it comes to months. Like, oops, it's not the 7, it's an 8 now. Maybe I just have like... Is that such thing as month blindness? Is that a thing? I know that people have said they had time blindness, which is a subtle way of saying like you're late often. And you can't keep a time slot open for yourself. Time blindness just means you're late. You're just late. You lose track of time, which is fine, but don't say like it's a condition that you have. You're just not you're not prompt. Tardy? No, you're always tardy, yeah. Let's see what would be visible from the side. It only happens in the summer for me. School days, there is no way you forget a day. Yeah, but when you're an adult, you do forget days. Like the moment you're out of school, you don't have that routine. You have a new routine, and you tend to lose track of days, especially when you have projects. Hold on, did I leave something open? Whoopsie doodle. Sorry about that. I left my game open. Sorry about that. Let's see. This part. It's always interesting when you have to turn, when you see the same hairstyle but in a different angle. Especially when you make up the character, right? You have to line up everything so that makes sense. Like, this is not a problem if you're drawing from real life. Or from any reference. I gotta stop doing that. Hmm. Okay. Messy hairstyle would suit him because, you know, it looks like he did a lot of job of growing those abs. I mean, it's sort of messy, but sort of not. Like there's a bit of order in this chaos, some of which I'm trying to capture here. Again, I'm trying to capture that lion essence, that lion mane essence. Um, lion manes are known to be very messy. Maybe it's not just messy. They're also lion manes are also known to be big. I think I've when I drew her, this character called Siege from Arknights. She's also a lion, but the artist designed her to be more like a male lion, so they made her hair pretty big. Um, in a sense that it's in a ponytail and it almost looks like a lion's mane, but it's nice and messy. In that aesthetically pleasing type of way. The hairstyle you draw is really good too. I mean yours, but a few hair falling over and stuff. Yeah. But hmm. How do I describe it? Sorry you wrote so long. It's fine if you write long, but oftentimes when I look at my work, even while I'm drawing it, right, I still have a sense of dissatisfaction with it. So I'm always changing something. Like I can make a character. Let's say I made a character last year, right? And I would just go back and like, I didn't like the way this turned out. I'm gonna redraw it. I'm gonna redesign them. And I'm that way again and again and again. So it's like my characters just keep changing. They never quite stay the same. But I guess that what makes them, in a way, realistic. Because people don't always stay the same. Unless they're comfortable being that way, which is fine, but I always want my characters to, like, always seem interesting and always changing with me. I think I should put his ear back in. So his ear is a bit too... It's too large. I'm pretty sure there's other artists who feel the way that I do, and that's why they keep changing their characters. Or rather, either they change their characters or they change their art style. I think this is too big. Great. I'm just gonna add a small detail so I know that this is an ear and not hair. I used to draw characters too, and it's always changing. Yeah. Yeah, it's that sense of dissatisfaction. Where you want them to look just different. Just hold on. Actually, it would be down here. Ponytail? Yes. Let's go with the ponytail. How long of a ponytail? You try not to change your characters much, but which ones you draw regularly changes. That's true. Their bodies do tend to change, their clothes tend to change. But I think as a personality sense, they don't change. Which I feel is completely, also in a way, realistic. Like, if you're true to yourself, you don't change. Your personality does not change. But I think you, Hedgecat, and me as well, we view our characters as dolls, to which we just change them however we please. Just gonna put a shape of a ponytail here. I'll come back to that in a moment. Yeah, we view our things as we view our drawings as not our drawings, our characters as dolls, which we mold them to be whatever we want. We change our hairstyles, we change their clothes, and if we really want to, we change their body types. Just they are subject to our whims. Perhaps that's true. Yeah, like your character Sanique. The reason why I started this whole thing was because of that character. Even though they dress pretty plainly, they wear tan clothing, I would call that type of character, what's the Final Fantasy class? The Onion Knight, which is a character class that's full of potential and is secretly powerful in their own way. So I would classify yours as an Onion Knight. Like, it has a lot of potential hidden under layers. You have the Onion Knight of drawing characters. I'm not sure if that made any sense. You're just using a Final Fantasy III reference to butter you up. But, I mean, I'm aware of that, but it is true. You make, you drew, I'm sorry, let me just start again. I'm all over the place with my thoughts here. Because I quickly want to get them out. You drew a character who seems like a plain Jane, but then they can do all these amazing things. Especially when they put their mind to it. And sometimes because of their hidden potential, they get up into some crazy shenanigans. Finally, are you late? Not completely late. Only about 30 minutes. Nice abs, thank you. Trying to work in this hair. I think the hair is more challenging than the abs. Mostly because I want him to look almost as scruffy as possible without truly being scruffy. Maybe? I don't make this a bit bigger. Are you going good, Sarah, after last time? I'm fine. Like, I'm fine with it, okay? I'm okay. I'm well rested. I'm ready to go for this. My only regret about last time is how much that person really slowed me down. I gotta just be mindful of not getting distracted. Ooh, this is a bad angle for both. I shouldn't have let that guy derail me, but it's okay. I kind of made up for it offline by making a lot of corrections. And I'm gonna be here just a little bit longer, just in case. I need to make more corrections. But I want to say, like, I don't mind constructive criticism. I don't want to be disrespected. I think most people don't want that. Like, you can critique someone without being uh, a jackass, basically. I also couldn't help but feel that that person was projecting a lot of their insecurities onto me. Maybe. Maybe I'm. Maybe, I don't know, it's just an observation. Because he would not. He was like a dog, like biting down on this one thing that I'm actually weak at, but he could not critique anything else. Earrings look good on him? Did I put earrings on him? Wait, my character's not wearing earrings. That's his hair. Would earrings look good on him? But it would have to be visible. Where would I put it? Maybe here? What do you guys think? Let me draw it actually on the correct layer. Yeah, let's put it right. What's it called? A cuff? Perhaps he can wear beads in his hair instead or something. Beads? Hold on, Sarah, guys. Do you hear any noise? Or is there something wrong with your headset? Do you hear any crackling? Because I don't hear anything on my end. Oh, if you hear crackling, you might have to restart your headset. Kind of like a radio? Restart the stream. Refresh the stream. There appears to be some static. Let me check my end. It's not loud because it's with the background music. Is it from the background music? Oh, I'm going to turn up the background music a little bit. Do you still hear it? Is there any crackling? Still, yes. Yep. Okay. No problem. I'm going to turn off the music. Do you guys still hear it when I'm speaking? Do you guys hear the any static at all? No? Oh, so it is from the music. No static now. That's interesting. So it was from the music. Let me think. I'm going to have to restart something. Let me look at everything here. You thought you were tripping? Well, I'm glad everyone had the same consensus. Wait, everyone has filters. You didn't even notice until you read the chat? Hold on, I'm gonna turn on the music, but I'm going to increase the volume of the music. So this is a headphone warning. Is it still staticky? It's great. You don't hear it. But I don't want to be drowned out by my music. Is it still staticky? I wonder if it's the song. Because of the guitar riffs? You don't hear any static? All good? Very bizarre. Okay. Thanks for bringing that up. I'm gonna lower it a little bit. Is it still staticky? It's all so good, right? It might have been static filter specific to that song. Yeah, I think so because of the guitar. And that's never happened before. I don't think. Let me check my bitrate in the studio here. Bitrate lower than recommended. Didn't see. Now your voice volume is kind of the same as the music. That's something I fear. I'm gonna lower. This is why I keep the music so low so it doesn't overpower my voice. My settings again. That's the same. Change something. Is there any more static? I don't know why, but YouTube says that my audio bitrate is too low. You don't hear anything. Now my stream is healthy? What? You don't think so? I'm gonna test the noises are gone. Oh, so really what? Gosh. It was the bitrate on YouTube's end. So it says here my bitrate was lower than recommended, and now it says it's healthy. All right. Well, that was a sidebar. It's healthy, probably has some low vitamins. Maybe some iron, I guess. Yeah, I couldn't hear any static, so that was interesting. But it definitely was on YouTube's end because everything on my end here is running fine. So I don't understand how the audio bit rate just dipped like that. Well, I'll keep an eye on YouTube Studio to see if that happens again. Oh, hold on. That suggestion of beads in the hair. This one? No, that's not the right one. What did I name it? Face. There it is. You opened up Instagram and instantly got traumatized. Instagram a mistake. Hey, beads. Where would I put these beads? Where do I put beads? This is a good spot. Let's not make them too long. Right here. And we're gonna do another copy and paste because I learned this from another artist. This is how you save time on making repeated patterns. How long do I want this to be? If I'm extend it one more time, it would hit his jaw on the face. I don't want it to be that long. I'm going to keep this 4 beads long. Just have it connect to his hair. Then have his hair come out of it. Nope. Nope. There you go. Looks strange. I think it looks okay. I like how I say this looks okay, and some other person was like, "Oh, that looks great." I'm like, nah, it's okay. I always undermine my own work. Nah, it's fine. I'm just gonna label this as beads. Beads. And not spell beads correctly. Exactly, that looks perfect. I mean, those muscles are pretty great. It's okay. This is what happens when you can't take a compliment. By the way, long ago, I heard that's a thing in Japanese culture. When someone compliments you, you're supposed to be dismissive. Not dismissive. Like, you're not being rude about it, but you're trying to undermine the compliment because it's a way of expressing humility. But I find it funny that it's in Japanese culture where, like, here in the US, people are also the same. So I don't know where that came from. Oh no, he's not. Don't go bald. Oh no, he's bald. Anyway. I should put in that bead. Let's do the bead thing again. I misspelled it again. Oh. Beads. Okay. Zoom in just a smidge. Because at this degree, the beads will be very tiny. Whenever you see bald people, you remember your brother's shiny head? Is he... Oh, because he's also bald? You know what? I think you have a point there. Like, my dad is bald, my brother is bald. So I kind of remember there too. And they're just, you know, some people just look good bald. I understand it's a fear amongst men because, like, genetics. But we're in this modern age where it can be salvaged. You remember Vsauce? Vsauce is bald? I've never seen what he looks like. Oh, that's too long? Wrong? No, that's okay. Yeah, I've never seen never seen how he looked. Because he's also, like, either behind an avatar or, he's never on camera. I don't think I've ever seen him once. I can erase some stuff. Hey, Vsauce Michael here. The other day I listened to this girl who's like, she notices that her hair is thinning. It's just fine. I've never seen her on camera, but this is her claim. Her hair's thinning, and she's like, I can't wait to become bald. And I'm like, what? You can't wait to become bald? She's like, super excited about it. And it's oddly refreshing when women are embracing the bald. I mean, granted, there have been lots of women who have done it, but it's just that usually comes from like older women who embrace baldness, and this woman is still relatively young. So it's like, okay, well, I guess if you're that excited about it. But like, I think her hair's thinning out because what was the reason? Oh, because she lost a lot of weight, which happens. Like, when you lose a lot of weight, your hair starts to thin out a bit, but then your hair recovers. So I don't think she's gonna. I don't really think she's gonna become bald. There's a certain freedom of style when you can just use a bunch of wigs instead of meticulously caring for or styling your own hair. That's true. And you don't have to like worry about the health of your hair, uh, worry about the breakage and such. I don't know if she's gonna wear wigs. I don't think she ever mentioned it. She's just really excited to become bald. Like, wow, good on you. I mean, who wouldn't want to be bald? Being bald would make me feel free. Oh, free from the maintenance of hair care? That's understandable. For me, I want my hair to become long. I don't think it's going to become long ever again. If I just... if I never cut my hair again, then maybe. Because so far I've been trimming it just to make sure that's healthy, but I think I'm just going to stop doing that. I'm going to see come next August if my hair has grown a lot. Because I've noticed it, but it's so subtle because I have such curly hair. It's hard to gauge how much growth I've had. Some people like their style, I guess. Yeah. I mean, there is, like Art Piano said, the sense of... No, not just Art Piano. There is a sense of freedom with that. But there are people who have that freedom, but they don't quite embrace it. They cover it because they think it's shameful. Like, why are you embarrassed? It's something out of your control, and if you could control it, then you would, wouldn't you? Delete the rest of that scalp. Ouch. Alright, the rest needs a mask. The body. Let me see if I can mask that. Get out the dandy selection tool. Oh, Sarah, would you draw him with a Giga Chad face on the one posing with the chin? Oh, I need to write that down. One moment. Write that down. That's a good meme face. Here. I'm gonna have to deselect what I was doing. Okay. Noted. Right. I need my selection. You can't wait to see it. Well, when I finish this body here, I think that's gonna be the next one. I feel kind of hungry. Thanks. I skipped breakfast to do this. Skipped breakfast but thought to shed some heat. Welcome to the stream, TCG Stitch. You know me, man. You can read between the lines. LOL. Well, it is pretty hot out here. Actually, what's the temperature right now outside? Let me check. Weather, it's... What? That can't be real. $83 feels like 91? Feels like 97. What? Oh, because it's humid, I see. It's 83 Fahrenheit, which is 28 Celsius. It feels like 97? What can that be? Oh. Oh. I have to step out after this. How have I been? I've been pretty well. I'm gonna be meeting up with my sister after this. Oh yeah, character sheets are progressing. Nice. When's the last time you met? When's the last time we met? That's a good question. It was last month. It's just that, you know, we're both busy. So I'm gonna see her today. And again later in the month. Is it next Saturday? I think it's next Saturday. I have to check, but yeah. We're just busy, because, you know, that's what's like. task. Oh, nice. I know how life goes. Busy happens. Yeah. Like, it makes you sad, but that's what makes life enjoyable. Like, once you're out of the busy zone and you can go back and catch up with people, those are the best moments of life. Oh, dang, I didn't catch it. Let's add that to the... Can I add this? No, I can't. It won't do it. Dang. What the heck, dude? Erase. Yeah, it's totally nice to catch up. Yeah, it is. What is happening here? I'm on the right layer. It's not erasing the thing. No erase. Showing it. Oh, duh. It's on a different layer. Nice arm size, by the way. Not easy to do. Yeah. Oh, are you talking about the one I'm working on now or the red line stuff? Giga channel. Because the red line stuff I did offline, just as a bit of a refresher. Like, I needed to see how all three. Oh, thank you. I needed to go back and check how the shoulder contracts as the arm is being flexed. So that's why I did it. I need to see that the hand isn't quite in the shoulder, obviously. I think it's from here. Oh, there it is. That makes sense. Some good reference or memorization for the shoulders. Okay. You can see my cursor here. This one is from a reference. This one I drew from memorization. This one is also from reference. Nice. Grab myself. Do this. You always pull references. I mean, like, there's like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. But eventually, you've done it so much that you won't need them anymore. Because you've memorized what you've been looking at for so long. You've tried memorization, but you guess you're just never that sure. It's always there's always a sense of doubt, right? Like you're never quite sure, and you find yourself like leaning too heavily on a reference. I think that's how I felt when I drew this lower arm here, because I was just wondering how is the scapula bone moving. I'm like, yeah, it would be the point would be sorry, the bottom of the scapula would be moving up. You still have to check it if you if you did without. Checking your work is not so bad. I guess you want to get to that point where um you don't need to check anymore. You have no more doubts. Yeah. No. Okay. Selection. Oh, okay. Here. Oops. That's another thing you remember these bones, you remember a few. You tend to get. I'm sorry, I did not read that correctly. You tend to just go, yeah, I remember that shape. I remember that shape. I mean, yeah, that's true. I think that's why I've gotten so good at gesture. Well, good but not great. Getting good at gesture helps you understand how bones move. And I think that's why I left those grooves in, because this kind of follows a bone shape. You found it crazy the other day. You haven't drawn a man in ages. Been drawing women a hell of a lot over the few years. You sat down to draw one and you did it with little to no effort. I get you. Little to no effort. That's awesome. Oh yeah, because like there's almost well, there's very small changes between the two bodies. If you know how to draw one, you should be able to draw the other. And yet there are artists who find it difficult to draw the other. And I'm sitting here thinking, how so? They both have the same type of muscles. Different volumes? I mean, obviously missing a few parts. I mean, I think that's not, I'm not sure if that's a good excuse, to be frank. Like, yeah, men are larger in some aspects, but that means drawing a woman would be far easier because they have a lot of subtlety to their muscle. Unless you want to draw muscular women, then I guess there's almost no difference. Oh no, I'm not using it as an excuse. No, but I'm just thinking about the other artists who struggle to do the two, because I've seen that before. Overemphasize this bone too much. Guys are broader, obviously. I mean, not always. I've drawn a thin man before. But that was a long time ago. Yeah, mostly, yeah. But if you were to, I suppose, take a man and a woman who have similar builds based off of their weight and height, it's not too hard to draw either. Or maybe just women are just easier to draw. I don't know. Which is funny because when people start to learn how to draw, they start with the man because of his musculature. That's on a different layer. Jeez. If we're going of stereotypes, sure. Well, except with one of your adding boobs to the other, and while you're adding a peen, you feel silly saying this. You feel silly saying facts? Maybe a little bit. But, you start from female because it's interesting. Ah, see, that's the thing. Like, regardless of who you start with, the other should be easy to be just as easy to step into. Because, it's subtleties. It's subtleties in the shoulders, the waist, the hips, and perhaps the head. Yes, the head. Women have larger heads than men. Maybe a little. I feel less uncomfortable when I'm in front of a model. Women tend to curve better. I find you get a nicer flow. Unless, of course, the interest isn't there. True. I mean, I do find when I'm drawing my own stuff, I find myself drawing more women than men because when I'm studying, I'm drawing more men than women. So to me, I'm compensating for my personal work. I draw a lot of muscular men. I draw lean men who aren't as large. I draw average male bodies. I've drawn an old man before. What else? I don't think I've drawn an overweight man. I think that's one of the subjects I haven't done yet. Oh wait, I have, but I didn't like his pose. His back was to me, so I didn't get a good look at him. You say you have no interest in drawing men or vice versa. Oh, yeah. I guess for Dharma, who likes to start with women. Before uni, you draw only guys, so you had a lot to making up to do when it came to drawing women. I'm better now, but back then all of my women looked like men, kind of. All of your women look like men, yikes. Uh-oh, his hand is looking kind of funky. I didn't bend the finger. Chip digits, I know those. When it comes to drawing hands, I put in the shape of the hand, especially when I'm working with a from reference. But the fingers are just, it's just an afterthought, to be honest, which is a problem. This is why I have to go back and look at my work and be like, whoop, got something there. I think that's how most people do it. A vague outline and tends to help factor in the details. Not really study, just draw. You study women's structure a bit in the past. It went well, but now you just draw and you didn't think much. You're not thinking much of it. Huh. Huh. I guess to each their own. Oh, I see what I did. You know what? I'm gonna have to draw this entire shape. Because I realize the hand is getting a bit too large. Okay, let's see. Here, underside of pinky. Still a bit too long. You enjoy sitting down for art, don't do it nearly enough though. I mean, I'm here doing it on Friday mornings. But otherwise, yeah. I feel you. But when you do sit down, right? It feels like riding a bicycle. Like you never forget. This has to be. Pinky. And ring. And middle finger. One second, I need to flip this, and then flip it upside down. Alright. Is it's pretty dead. Wait, what? You poke your head in, you do an art stream yourself on Saturdays, not on here, over on Twitch. Oh, you're on Twitch. Pretty dead, but you like the quiet. It's really hard to grow on Twitch. I mean, I still have it. I still have my Twitch account, but I streamed there for a bit and only like 2 people showed up. It's hard to grow anywhere. I mean, that's true, but I feel like I've grown the most on YouTube because YouTube rewards your consistency, whereas Twitch, I don't know, they don't seem to care. Basic art stuff, flipping the page for no reason. I gave up chasing growth. I just draw on here to practice. Huh. You should still chase growth. Always keep evolving. Hold on, I'm messing with something here. Knuckle. Here, please help me here. You don't care all the art is the point you post on your blog. Need to do one today, in fact. Okay. Wait, you have a blog? You wanna post it up here? I could pin it to the chat if you want me to. Any chance that you stream another day, Sarah? Another day? I don't know. I mean, my hours are a bit more flexible, but not too much. I could try to also stream on Saturdays if I have nothing else going on. Same time in the morning, right? So if you guys are fine with Saturday streams as well, I'm down for that. But those would be a little bit inconsistent. I mean, would you guys like a Saturday stream? There was a few times where I did stream on Saturdays, but those were the most quiet days. Sorry, I've been waiting online for someone to answer my call. I'll post a link, sure. I don't think you can because you're just a viewer. You have to tell me what the link is. See you soon, Sarah. See you guys. Take care, Dharma. Stay safe out there. Oh, no, I should say have a good sleep. Keep thinking about streaming, but you guess you should actually set up a proper setup. I won't be able to make a Saturday stream unless it's earlier. My streams on Saturdays are 7 p.m. Ah. The thing is, like, I like my morning live streams because I can get it done first thing in the morning, and then the rest of my day is unencumbered. Because usually, like, something always comes up right after noon or 1 p.m. or anything like that, so I can't do those time slots. But nothing really happens around 9 in the morning or 8 in the morning. I have to fix this shirt. By the way, this pose here that I'm working on, it's also from reference. It's usually you trying to inspecting your own work and criticizing yourself. You welcome anyone to criticize. It's the only way you learn. I mean, funny you mentioned that because that's what happened to me last Friday. Someone came in here critiquing my work, but they were ridiculously rude about it to a point where the stream almost got derailed a bit. Like, they were critiquing this arm I was drawing on. Which was funny because I was in the middle of fixing it anyway. So it was it was definitely a moot point on that guy's part. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, well, like, my only regret is that it derailed the stream a little bit, especially towards the end. Because, once again, I tend to draw first and measure later, and correct later. So it was a bit ridiculous to have someone just critique my anatomy when that's one of the things that I'm fixing anyway. Also, foreshortening of an arm is very hard. And this other artist who was critiquing me had no foreshortening sketches. And yet wanted to rail on and on about my shoulder foreshortening and my arm foreshortening. Like, bruh. Bruh. Some people don't know how to be respectful. It's the internet, some just think they can be completely blunt. Yeah, like, I understand people don't want their egos to get hurt, but as an artist, I know I've had critique. I've been critiqued before, and I know I make a lot of mistakes. And I don't want to get bogged down by mistakes. But it's like, I don't want to get bogged down by a person who just repeats the same thing over and over again. But what made it just as egregious as being rude about it, just kept harping on about it as it's being fixed. Well, that guy was just really foolish, honestly. Let's make a shadow. You never mind criticism if it's coming from a place of respect. There are two ways you can approach criticism. Yeah, exactly. And that guy is posting his art here on YouTube. What was it that he said? He not only called my art anatomy bad. That's the only thing he can, like, he bit onto, right? He never critiqued my line work, how clean it was, or anything like that. Just this entire arm. He never criticized the cleanliness of my lines, the alignment of my characters, the page spread. Just one thing and one thing only. Which made me think, now in hindsight, perhaps he was projecting a bit. Because I saw his sketches. While they are pretty sketches, they were pretty messy. And another thing about his attitude is that it comes from a place of condescension, which is hilarious. Like, we're If we're all in the same boat, why are you behaving this way? Oh. What did I erase? Oh, shoot. Let's erase that. Yeah, let's just erase that. One, that looks wrong and do this and this and this. Two, I think you've done good, but maybe try doing this. I get two a lot. Especially because I'm part of a online course. I get two. I get two, and then I get one, and then I get two again. So it's like a compliment sandwich, I guess? No, a critique sandwich. That makes more sense. Either way, he's not here, so there's no use dwelling on it. That's true. Yeah, you do clean lines, you do messy sketches, and have to clean it up. Yeah, exactly. I'm not dwelling on it. It's just... I'm not angry at him because I was just too busy laughing at him. You know what I mean? Like, maybe if I was a much younger woman, I would have been really pissed off, but I just couldn't help but laugh at him. I know that's a terrible thing to think because it's pretty obvious that this is a young person, but sometimes you just have to, like, laugh about it. If you don't laugh, you'll cry. I don't want to zoom in too much. I won't worry about it, mate. I think you have a good handle on form. You can laugh at him right now if you want. Go on, do it, laugh. I think I blanked out something. I have to fix his clothes. That's the problem. I mean, I felt better after the stream ended and the day afterward because I didn't dwell on it too much. When it comes to situations like that, it's best to just watch them spin their wheels and watch them make a fool of themselves because they came in with the shovel, they're gonna just bury themselves. Anyway, that's not important. Important thing here is that I am screwing up the shirt. I think... How did I do this? Why did I do that? That's a good question. Why did I do that? You blank. Now you hear that it's like you can give advice. I just think the best criticism comes from a place of positivity. Yes, I do agree with that. Because you can attract more flies with honey than with poop. But you should also be firm with your criticism. Don't, like, softball everything. Just point out what's wrong. And, be sure to do it in a way that doesn't make people forget what you said and remember how you said it. Excuse me. Because, yeah, like, I can barely remember what he critiqued. I'll just leave these open. Clean. Excuse me. You shoot someone down, you can pretty much guarantee they either won't listen or they won't pick up the pencil. You always try to find something you like that they can build on. Yeah, exactly. But also, like, point out their weakness in a way that isn't hurtful. Like, if I were to critique, let's say I was not drawing this at all, okay? And I found that the arm was in fact incorrect. I would just say, oh, hey, your work is great, but your arm foreshortening could use a bit of work. Because it looks like the shoulder isn't quite contracted correctly. I'm having trouble thinking about words, but yeah, like, or you can also, your criticism could also be if it's creative criticism where like you suggest something like what Hedgecat suggested, like I should add beads to his hair, or with Art Piano suggested that I should add an earring. I like those criticisms too because it gives me more of an idea of what to do with this person. Because when I first drew him, he didn't have any earrings, and he does not have any ornaments in his hair. So I do like those suggestions. For the record, I have saved my criticisms from my art class. It's in a folder on my computer. My only regret with that one is that I wish I'd saved all of them. I have not saved all of them, sadly. I wish I had. But I noticed with some of the criticisms, like the grader can't find something to critique, which is funny because it hurts to get criticism, but it also hurts more not to get anything. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense? I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the chat. I'm just like yapping. You already know your foreshortening is dog shit. I think they were conjuring up images of Cloud Strife. Firstly, I'm still on the fence about him having pointy ears instead of lion ears. Loud clink, I stand corrected. I yap all the time, yap away. Oh, you mean... Oh. Oh, but I want him to have pointed ears. Come on. Come on. Not everything can have animal ears, Hedgecat. Come on. I'm gonna thin this out. Over right here. At least you're picking one or the other. I mean, yeah. Instead of just artists throwing pears on like some Arknight's art. Oh yeah, like the weird Wadra ears. Because they didn't style their hair in a way. To hide the human ears. Or rather, they just left the human ears in because they would look bizarre without them. But you could have just styled the hair to do without it. Oh, that's overlapping, isn't it? Yeah. I know that annoys you, but I'm just gonna let it go. Because I don't know how to address that.
Just happy to be here hanging out. You're giving me fire for your stream tomorrow. You need to be kicked up the ass. I get inspired watching people. Well, I'm glad I inspired you. I'm also glad to impart any advice. I also would like advice myself. Still needs more cleaning in some places. How much time do I have? Oh, great! I have plenty of time. This is fantastic. Hey, I always take that. Oh, it doesn't look human. It's uncanny if they have, if they don't have human ears. Thank you for the like. Cat, you know, I think the writers have made a nod to that that aspect of it. What did they say exactly? I think because of the in Arknights, the Originium is essentially takes the animals there and makes them human, right? However, because in that human mutation, some things are just left behind, such as the animal ears. But I'm gonna say that like that's like a. I think that's just an excuse. Like it makes sense for certain human-like characters to have ears, like the bird characters should have ears. The fish people should have ears. Human ears, I should say. What else is there? I think those are the only two that come to mind. But characters who have cat ears, dog ears. Oh, sorry, I failed to mention. Hold on. Characters in Arknights who should have human ears. Libri, Sarkaz, Sancta, Ager. So, bird, angel, devil, fish. For the ones that have animal ears, they're basically every feline, every dog, canine, excuse me. And, what's the classification of rodent? Oh, you know, rodent. They should have those ears. Why am I blanking on this? Stag animals should have their animal ears. I have to cover them up a little bit. And yet, with characters like Blaze, because the artist did not style her hair as it should have, you see her other set of ears. Even though she's technically a panther. Or is she a cougar? I don't remember. I know she's classified as a large cat. No, not a cougar, a jaguar? A black jaguar? Yeah, I'm gonna have to hide that. Go back to the arm. There we go. But my choice with Leodys here is that even though he's a lion, he's still a demon, so I wanted him to have pointed ears. I did once have him have the lion ears, but because of how small they are, they didn't really stand out. And that bothered me a lot. That's why he doesn't have lion ears. From the arm. Yep. This is the problem I have when I draw softly. Like, I don't know what layer has what stray line. Excuse me. I'd say they arguably work as a wasame. Point of charisma. A point of charisma break. A point of charisma break. In regards to what? Oh, you got this big, intimidating. Oh, I get it. But then he has cute little ears. He got this big, intimidating lion demon, and then he had cute little ears. No. No. I don't want a visual charisma break. I want a personality one. Those are the cutest ones. I mean, what's the charisma break on Sonic? I don't think I see one. This one. You know, all these spots that are messy. The main thing is that they've got a very low libido, but if you do manage to work them up. Oh, is that their charisma break? Their point of charisma break. I see. Welcome back, Stitch. Your socks are ruined. Oh, did you get them wet? Also, they don't like acting cat-like. They don't like acting cat-like, but they're cats. Sonic is a cat. Probably very easy to embarrass if you manage to force them to go nya or something. Oh, that's their charisma break. No, you was trying to empty a barrel with this crap in it and it exploded and landed on your flip flops. Ew. Ew. So sorry. Oh boy. You're laughing at your suffering. I'm sorry. Well, at least you're okay, right? Isn't that what actually matters? Yeah, it's not the end of the world. Your poor socks. I mean, that sounds like something that would happen to me, right? Like, I can be. Let's say I'm pouring myself a glass of water and I just spill water on my freaking socks. Like, ugh. My clean socks. I just put these on. Yeah, but it's water, not black sludge. What? Black sludge is in that barrel that you had to empty. Have some respect for those socks. F in the chat for Stitch's socks. There you go. That's more like it. Oh, it's been a bit, but how's the audio? I don't think it's any more static. No complaints about it. I hope there's no static. Sounds good? Okay. Earlier in the stream, I had a bit of a what's it called? A bitrate problem on YouTube's end? What am I doing? Oh my gosh. Oop. Gotta go and move some more shit out of the back for a firework. We're having BRB. Don't spill any more crap on your shoes. I mean your feet. Just slightly erase some of this nonsense. Oh, actually, that did not go away like I wanted it to. There we go. There we go. That's when I... Wow, pre-fart. Rain fart. When I color lock the clothing layer, I want it to be black. If my socks got more ruined, I'm gonna rage. This. need to. I think I have to clean up the clothes before I change the red to black. Oh boy, let me Alright, do a bit of a check on this side. Right. We're gonna have to clean up more of the arm, and then clean up a bit of the clothing, and then I'm gonna color change it to black. Go back to the arm. Round. Oh my gosh. Everything here is a mess. I think there's some things that I should leave as shadow shape or light shape. Ow. Ah, dang it. Just bumped my elbow. Dang it. Great, now my arm feels a little bit funny. Ugh. One second. Okay, okay. That was weird. At least it wasn't painful.
That's cleaned up. Very gentle erasing on this side. Whoop. Okay, let's move on to the clothes. Kind of sort of cleaned up on one side. I am new here, hello. Hey! No, you're not. You can't fool me. Also, welcome back. Just change the color here a bit. You're in a zone, you can tell. Do you want me to be quiet so you can focus? I'd rather you kept chatting. I don't want to feel alone. Please. Keep talking to me. Also, like, not only do I like it, YouTube also likes when the chat is active. Keep chatting, okay, that's true. I think I can only truly get into a flow state if I was offline. And I did not have my phone near me or any type of device near me. I can get into a flow state. Measurements here. Oh, I almost forgot his tail. Oh gosh. Okay, so what other plans do you have today after the stream? Anything exciting? I'm meeting my sister right after the stream. I have to like put a semblance of a tail here. I'm meeting her downtown so that we can have cinnamon rolls together. I also want to check up on her. I know that she still has not recovered from her foot injury. I'm kind of wondering what's up with that. What is going on here? Did I erase something weird?
guess I did. Weird. Dark room lit by an iPad screen is heaven to you? Just you and some tunes? It would have to be like purely instrumental music like what I have here. Because even lyrical music is distracting. Wait, I didn't not merge? Did I not merge it? Did I not merge it? Okay. Does my sister draw? She does not. She's not a drawer at all. I believe she prefers writing. Yellow. What the heck? Lyrical music distracting? Hell no. I mean, I think it's distracting because if there's a song that I really like that has lyrics, I'm gonna get in the zone of the music rather than what I'm doing. I mean, like, mentally I focus too much on the lyrics. Can't you sing along and draw? I don't do singing along. I don't do that. I mean, I don't mind, like, lyrical songs when I'm, like, lifting weights or anything. Because that gets me in another flow state, but not with drawing. Because, to me, drawing is a heavy mental exercise. And I don't want even words to invade that space. I think there is a soprano waiting to get out. A soprano? Ugh. Possibly? I know I have a deep voice for a woman, but eh. Yeah, I'll just do that. You're reading my words. Is that not the same? I mean, it's a brief break, which is fine, but I'm not really in a flow state. Also, as a streamer, it's never really a good idea to ignore your chat because you're my guest, and it's rude to ignore your guests. Even though I'm sitting here, in a way, entertaining you guys by drawing, but I should not, you know, show me your flow state. Would I get into a flow state? I could get, like... No, I'm just gonna show up and draw. How about that? Can you do it on stream? Possibly. Could I do it on stream? You know what? I wonder. You know, now that you mention it, I kind of wonder if my my instructor gets into a flow state, because the way he like dips in and out of talking is very impressive. Granted, he is a very loquacious man. uh, so he just likes to chat, but he's been doing it for so long that he just talks and draws, and like as I'm listening to him just talk, his his work is just flying by, and like it's like a blink if you miss it type of thing. Like you're listening to him so intently that you look away and then you look up again and he's already finished the side of the head or the figure or something. You had to look up loquacious, I'm sorry. Well, now you know the meaning of it. But yeah, he's very verbose is also a good word. No, I think loquacious is more accurate to describe him. He's very to the point. But I think, personally speaking, he has found balance between his flow state and teaching. And not just teaching, he also imparts positive reaffirmment. Um, he talks to you in a way like a coach would. He also has funny stories about his past students. I will like say like I personally find him enjoyable to listen to. Some other students like they say his talking is like a word salad. Like I don't think it's a word salad. Like maybe some points it gets a bit redundant, but I think he's fine. Sometimes I think what he says is funny. But also, this another thing about him is that he knows how to say the right things, and even though they're right, they're gonna upset people. Like, for an example, I watched a video in which it's an introduction to a new course. And he says, in the latter part of that video, he says being a self-taught artist is not a flex because has stated that it just means it took you longer to get to here, to your destination. And I can see why people would be offended by that. But also he's also completely right. Like, had I done instruction sooner in my life, I would have been far more advanced than I am now. So, he says what you need to hear, not what you want to hear, essentially. Nothing wrong with as long as you enjoy it, who cares? Yeah, exactly. But I've seen people get tempered when he says, like, this technique called sight-see method, where you basically draw something one-to-one. He says that's not, like, a great method because it just teaches you how to copy. Which I guess in a way he's correct. It does teach you how to copy, but if that's what you want to do, then that's fine. What else did he say? You don't consider self-taught to be a flex, however, you do believe people who had to learn over people who can just see it tend to appreciate it better. Yeah. People who learn to draw over people who can just see it. When you have to fight for every yard of something, it means more to those people. Yeah. But it would be great if you had that type of sweat equity, as he would say, while you're learning it from someone who's far more advanced than you. And I believe this is what he means by surround yourself with peers who are better than you, because you can learn faster from them. I think I'm somewhat ready to change this black. Yeah. Lock this up. He also said something else. This was on Broko's channel, where he says, like, I forget it completely, but when he says something about in terms of skill level, like, what was it? You've made this mistake not because you wanted to, but because you don't know how to do it correctly yet, I think. Like, you don't know something yet. And I think that the poignant of yet stands out the most. Like, you don't know this yet. I thought that was a good mention of that. Like, yeah, there's just certain things you don't know yet. But if you're persistent, you will eventually learn it. Like, for example, for a long time, I felt like I didn't understand perspective. But little did I know, I was learning it passively through figure drawing. Because with figure drawing, you're essentially looking at simple shapes first, and then you build details on top of that. So when I actually do give the old college try with perspective drawing, certain things just click. But I think at the time it was just too intimidating for me. Where's that shape coming from? Body. There it is. Still more stuff I need to get rid of. Yeah, you get a version of that from an artist friend. You think an artist needs to draw what they see, not what they think they see. Learning the difference is important. Oh yeah, he does mention that. Draw what you see, draw what you... He also... But the thing is, he doesn't discourage you from drawing what you thought you saw. Because sometimes what you thought you saw could be a good decision. I think it really does come down to decision making. I thought I got rid of this. I think it just comes down to decision making. So it's draw what you see and then draw what you think you saw too, and see what looks better, because it's still your own calligraphy. I think that's the neck. It's not supposed to be. Because he also teaches you not to copy. He tells you, I should say, he tells you don't directly copy, interpret what you're drawing. Maybe it's basically saying trust your eye and not your mind as much. More about drawing something in front of you. Drawing something in front of you while using the knowledge, your knowledge base, your visual library. It's all of these things need to work together for your drawings to work. Like, I am so self-conscious about my anatomy. Like, I have several anatomy books. I think I even bought like another one like recently. So, jeez. How many do I even have? Like 1, 2... No, wait, that's not an anatomy book. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 anatomy books. And they're all from different artists. I have figure drawing books. There's 3 of those. And then I have one perspective book. Wait. I actually have 6 anatomy books. No. Make that 7. You see, like, I've lost track of how many I have. Because I know I have anatomy books that are drawn, that are written by Japanese artists. They're on the shelf, so I have way more than I think I do. But the thing about anatomy books is that they too are reference books. Reading them could be helpful, but doing the work is way more helpful. I have a straight line somewhere. There. Here. There. Is it here? Yes, there it is. Poses, expressions, Loomis, Hampton, figure 3D modeling, texturing, cartoon drawing, topology, etc. Yeah, it's a lot. Like when you're serious about something, you have a collection of it. And it shows. But it's also important to get the right books. This is why my books are specifically from from what the art program teaches. Their book suggestion is very good. I have no problems with it except for Hogarth. Even though I still have it, like I think that's the worst anatomy book I own. You read a lot, not cover to cover, but it's there as tips to really lend themselves to each other. Yeah, that's exactly it. I think your most valuable one, the one you always dip into, is the Animator Survivors kit. Huh. I've seen that recommended, but I wasn't sure if I should get it. Oh, hold on. I'm drawing on the wrong layer again. But as much as my teacher really loves Bridgman and Bridgman books, he even has his own book which interprets Bridgman drawings, which I guess is necessary if you don't understand Bridgman, but I think I understand him fine. It's just the problem is that when the books are printed, they're kind of... some of the drawings are very unclear. So that's the reason why he made his own book, to clarify Bridgman's work. You know, I even have some art reference books on my my e-reader. It's step-by-step guide learning cell drawing from one of the Disney OGs. It's so helpful. Everyone interested in animation should have a copy of it. Huh. Well, I don't think it's just for animators though. Like, I've seen that recommended to those who draw illustrations. Not just illustrations like what I'm doing. It's mostly... the Animator Survivals Kit is mostly suggested to those who do sequential drawing, which is comic book writing. Because I think something about it helps them draw characters in a more interesting way. More interesting, expressive way. Appeal and exaggeration, that's it. It's not about the 12 principles of animation, but also covers design. Yes. So it's It teaches you creative drawing. It's now 11:30. Okay. I have about a half hour left. I'm gonna take a look at your boy. Let's see. I don't think there's much to clean, but I need something. So, so I need to add something for my staging. Overlapping actions, not so much. That's more motion specific and flow. Mind you, you could say flow is in gesture drawing. Yes, there is a lot of gesture drawing. Because of the flow and the rhythms. That's why it's like one of the first things you learn when it comes to figure drawing. You learn how to draw gestures, and then you learn how to draw the anatomy on top of that. Am I looking up? Right, figure anatomy. I need this for later. Make this as clear as possible. Okay. So that's gonna be for next time on this one. Maybe I should like get rid of this. Squash and stretch, bouncing ball is classic. Yes, that's the one of the first things you learn when it comes to animation. You use this stuff all the time. The Chin has launched 1,000 treasures. I mean, I'm aware that it's a heavily photoshopped photo, but I think that's part of the art project. What was that? I'm not saying. I want to do something here. You love the Chin, don't lie. I don't know. I'm not really a beard person. I don't really like beards. Lock that. I know what that is. This as well. I neglected this face. I see there's some uncleanliness there. Go back. Yeah, you neither. They grow regardless of though. Yeah. They're kind of scratchy. As someone on the receiving end of a chin nuzzle from my bearded person, it's not a very pleasant experience. You make peace with your stubble. Jesus, why not just shave it? You don't grow beards, but it's gotten long before. You do, but you don't shave every day. Oh, I see. Once a week is enough. Spiritual warfare is hard, man. Spiritual warfare? What does that even mean? Whoop. You know what? I'm gonna redo my pen. Look at this. Repin this one. So I have about 20 minutes. Not sure if you go that far with the beardage, but everyone's different. No, I have about 20 minutes left. It's just a warning. I typically go for about 2.5 hours, but I want to make my streams longer. If I hadn't had like a meeting or that outing, I can probably go a bit longer. I hope you have a lovely day with your sis. You're a ground potato, I'm a couch potato, so I feel you. A ground potato? You're just a potato? Or you're just a neglected potato? All potatoes are ground potatoes. This. The couch kind of just sits on. Sorry, the couch kind of just sits on the couch and eats Pringles. Sometimes getting up to walk somewhere. Did that angry art guy ever come back? I didn't like him. No, he's not here. He never came back. So no worries on that front. pretty safe. Thank God. I don't think anybody here liked him, so we all have the same feelings about it. Probably just had a bad day, wanted someone else to feel like shit as him. Can't stand people like that. Bless BK, God of Chaos. I mean, yeah, I think you're right, Stitch. Like, he was in his feelings and just wanted to take it out on someone else. What a weirdo. No, but you didn't deserve it. It sucks when it happens. I mean, yeah, most people don't deserve anything like that. Like, I suppose I can describe it as being tripped up by someone walking down the street and they get into an argument with me. Like, it's not a big of a deal as you think it is. Like Hedgecast said before, it's best not to dwell on it. It's also best to keep a cool head in a situation like that. You got plenty of nice people in the chat. Focus on those. Yeah. You guys matter the most. I include myself, of course, because you're awesome. I'll just say, if he does show up again, ever, I think I will ban him. I'm anti-banning anybody, but if he's a repeat offender, that's it. You only get one. As much as he like groans on about rage bait, he rage baited himself. Do what you need to do, exactly. Ooh, but I gotta be worried about like sock accounts. I don't think anyone's that obsessed to do that, right? Use a sock account to get back at me. That would be beyond ridiculous. You had someone come to your stream not too long ago and was just an asshole for no reason. You ignored them for the whole stream, didn't give them any attention they clearly wanted, and then banned them when the stream was done the next day. That's pretty rough. I'm so sorry that happened to you. And it's... For some reason, they do it to, like, small streamers like us, because we'll be able to see it. They would... If they did that in a much larger live stream, it would either get lost in the sea of chat, or there would be a moderator there to just outright ban them immediately. It takes a lot of bravery to be that cowardly. Or it's rather like it's more of an accessible thing. People like us are much more accessible. Wasn't gonna let them ruin my fun. Exactly. I guess if you want to look at it this way, you can view it as them trying to be manipulative and taking advantage of you in that way. Otherwise, I don't get it. If you're having a bad day, here's the thing. If you're having a bad day, you would never think to take it on a stranger, especially if they're right there in your face, because they will shut you down. They would never do this to your face. The internet has made people way too comfortable being nasty. The thing is, I love being a small streamer. You like engaging with your community. Can't do that if the chat is moving like a mile a minute. I think that would cause anxiety in me. Like, if the chat is moving, like, who do I latch onto if it's moving that fast? This is why I often wonder how the hololivers do it. They probably just catch like one or two comments and answer that. Otherwise, it's gone. Blink and you miss it. They want attention. The second you give it to them, they won't stop. Yeah, totally. The internet gives them anonymity to be assholes. They just pick random comments that they notice and want to respond to most or miss. Yeah. And it kind of feels nice when they read your comment, but otherwise, it's like you won the lottery on that regard. Oh, they saw me! Yay! Otherwise, they wouldn't have. Let me just like not do that. Just move this over. I think that's why super chats exist, to make payers stand out. That's true, but again, if the chat is moving really fast, not even that gets seen. Because I've been in a Ina live stream, and I see super chats, but she does not read them because the chat is moving that fast. It just goes way up. And I think on average she has more than 2,000 people watching her. And she also has members on her channel, and even their messages don't get seen because it's flying by. And I think that's why I don't know if she does it actually. There are streamers who dedicate a live stream to which they go back and read super chats that they miss because the chat was too active and they couldn't address it. $2,000 yikes, you'd have a panic attack. I think I think Markiplier is streaming now. I think he has even more people watching him. But I don't have his stream open because I watch it as a VOD, but he does latch onto the ones that kind of troll him and make fun of them. Those are always funny. Like when he was doing the what was it? Observational duty? And he was like, "What am I missing? What am I missing?" And someone would say, "Oh, look, the weirdo in the upper left corner." And he's like, "Ah, you." Yeah, it's why you don't want to grow too much. You got a nice community now. A few different voices that get along and enjoy hanging out with me. Sometimes I feel like some streamers just have a slowed down chat feature because they just want to read chat too fast. Oh, that's true. That's what slow mode is for. But even then, slowed down mode is not enough. Especially when the volume of chatters gets to such a high rate. I think slow mode works best for people who have, let's say, 300 to 500 watching, because I think some of those are just lurkers anyway. So there are people who will be watching the stream, but they won't really be participating in chat. But for those who are, let's say my hypothetical number of 300, let's say about a little more than half that, let's say 175 are participating in chat. So you need a slow mode for that. But I don't know how that feature works when it gets as large as like 2,000 or 5,000 or 7,000. I've seen archives of Twitch streams, and that chat is like almost unreadable sometimes because it's just going so fast. Yeah, you can delay chat responses. It's why we have to stay small. I want to be a little bit bigger. Just a little bit. I wouldn't mind having like 1,000 subscribers, to be honest. But I don't want to be like a... Stop subbing, please. No! Hello? Hey, Tom! I'm sorry, Tim. Sorry. Nice to see you. It's funny that you're dropping in because I only have 5 minutes on this live stream. It's good to see you. Thanks for dropping by. Hey, this is where I'm gonna stop for now. No worries. Well, since you're here, could you do me a favor and give the live stream a like? I'm taking a small break because, you know, I'm almost done here. Sadly, I'm gonna be missing the meeting because I have to go after this. You just checked out the meeting, though. You just had it checked in. Oh, thank you very much. I think I left you a message on Discord saying that I won't be able to make this meeting, but I'm sure I'll be able to make the next one. This was a last minute change, so I have to go right after this. I'm sure you understand. I mean, you missed like 2 meetings too. Alright, so this... I should point to the right-hand side. Great drawings. Thank you very much. The right-hand side is what I've been working on so far. For next week, I will be moving on to the center image. And if there's any time, I might move on to the smaller image to the left of that one. And then whatever follows, follows. So I'm going to take the suggestion from Dharma and draw the Giga Chat face onto the middle face. The middle image, excuse me. And we'll take it from there. So with that being said, thanks for watching. Thanks for participating in chat. I appreciate you guys just sticking around and keeping me company here. I'll catch you guys next Friday, same time, same channel. And stay safe out there and take care. Bye-bye now.